Hi everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to share a story, the same one you saw in the thumbnail. Let me start like this. At night, in the dark, you can't trust anyone. Anyone could follow you. Anyone could harm you. Anyone could do something, anything. But even in that darkness, there are forces that move among us. Forces you should never trust. Imagine this. Your father has died, and now he appears in front of you. Don't assume he's there to protect you. After death, no one truly belongs to you. They're just a spirit, and spirits cannot be trusted. This story takes place in a remote area, far from the city. People do live there, but it's quiet, isolated, lonely. And this is the story of a local auto driver named Makrand. What happened to him one night was so disturbing that when you hear it, you'll understand. This isn't just a story, it's a horror story. And today, I'm going to tell it to you. For more horror, mysterious, and true stories, follow my channel, Dark Proof Stories. There's a narrow road on the outskirts of town, surrounded by dense forest. If you pass through it at midnight, alone or even with others nearby, you'll feel it. That chill down your spine. It's completely dark. Anyone who knows this road knows one rule: move fast, don't stop, and get out. Makrand drove through this area 3 or 4 times a day, but one night, after hours of work, he was exhausted. He told himself just one last passenger. He waited at the auto stand, but most drivers had already left. A few remained, sitting silently in the darkness. After a while, Makrand thought, okay, no one's coming. Maybe I should just go home. As he sat in his auto, glancing at the rear-view mirror, he noticed a man standing in the middle of the road, not moving, just standing there. Makrand assumed the man was lost, maybe needed help. He called out, twice. No response. Confused, he started the engine to leave. Suddenly, the man walked up and stood beside the auto. "Brother, can you drop me home?" Makrand froze. "You were standing there the whole time. I even called out, 'Are you okay?'" The man said nothing. Something felt wrong. It was late, the road was empty, and this stranger appeared out of nowhere. Still, feeling pity, Makrand gestured for him to sit. The man got into the back seat. They started driving. Silence. When Makrand asked where to go, the man replied softly, "Just keep driving straight. I'll reach my home." The night was unusually quiet. Makrand normally liked talking to passengers, but his phone had died, so he drove in complete silence. After a while, the man placed a hand on Makrand's shoulder. "Can we stop here for a moment?" Makrand hesitated. "There's nothing here," he said. "No houses, no shops. Wild animals come out at night. You shouldn't get down." But the man insisted. Reluctantly, Makrand stopped. The man stepped out and walked toward the trees. Then he began to cry. Not quietly, uncontrollably. Makrand was stunned. Why is he crying? The man walked deeper into the forest. Makrand called out to him, but there was no response, only crying. When Makrand followed him, he saw something that shattered his reality. A body lying on the ground. The same man. Makrand's heart pounded. This had to be a dream. Then the body opened its eyes, screamed in agony, and stared directly at him. And in the next moment, it vanished. Makrand ran back to the road in terror, but when he reached his auto, the man was sitting inside. Makrand froze. He had just seen his corpse in the forest. The man spoke calmly. "Brother, where did you go?" Makrand couldn't understand what was happening. He drove on, heart racing, unsure what was real anymore. Suddenly, another auto passed by. Makrand looked inside, the same man sitting as a passenger. Makrand slammed the brakes and ran toward the other driver. "Where's your passenger?" he asked desperately. The driver replied confused. "What passenger? There's no one here." That was it. Makrand realized he couldn't continue. He had seen too much. The crying, the body, the same man appearing again and again. Eventually, he reached the destination the man had mentioned. He rang the doorbell. An elderly woman opened the door, half asleep. Makrand explained that he had dropped off her son and came to collect the fare. The woman gasped. "My son," she said softly. "He died 2 months ago. He was returning through that forest road, had an accident with a truck, bled heavily, ran into the trees crying for help, and died near a tree." She paused. "You're not the first. Drivers, travelers, even pedestrians have come here saying they saw him." Makrand felt cold inside. He understood now. This wasn't a human. It was a spirit trapped between life and death. He left, telling himself he'd call it an illusion and never return to that road again. Around the world, there are highways and roads where people lost their lives. Fathers, brothers, sons, living normal lives until one moment changed everything. Their spirits still wander those places. As I said at the beginning, after death, no one is your family anymore. They're just a spirit, sometimes trying to make others feel the pain they suffered. So be careful, especially on lonely roads at night. I'm Amon Parker, and I'll see you in the next video on Dark Proof Stories. Thank you.